Another 7 days has passed, so you are watching SmackDown Ups and Downs with me, Simon Miller, here on What Culture, where we go through SmackDown, WWE's amazing show, and we give the good bits an up, and we give the bad bits a down. And just in case you didn't watch Raw Ups and Downs yesterday, today we ignore the right arm. The right arm doesn't matter, it's all about the left arm, so what's it time to do? Hey! What was that? Weird. Let's up some downs. After kind of just finishing from nowhere last week, WWE changed things up this week and they got right in there deep and dirty with the start of SmackDown and it's getting it up. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn headed to the ring and it was hilarious straight away because when the music hit, all the fans cheered, but as soon as they were in the ring and they started cutting the promo, all the fans booed. So there you go, that is how people are reacting to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at the end of 2017. They launched into a big tirade that they were the latest victims when it did come to the McMahon family, and they even mentioned people like Bret Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin. But the point here was that Randy Orton was nothing more than a hired gun for Shane McMahon, and also that Orton had had all his plaudits handed to him, whereas Owens and Zayn had to work for everything they've ever damn well gotten. Then Zayn did remind us that last week he wasn't at ringside when he interfered, he was up the aisle way, so it didn't count. And by and large, Zayn and Owens both came across like amazing heels. They totally believe in what they're saying, and because of that, their characters feel real too. It was just great. And just as it felt like it was maybe going a little bit too long, which was clearly the point, Orton came from nowhere. He gave Owens an RKO. Sami Zayn went all crazy, and then Shane McMahon appeared and said, well, Sami, tonight you're going to face Randy Orton, and you know what else? Kevin Owens is going to be handcuffed to the ring post. Unfortunately, Kevin didn't hear any of that because he told us later he had an inner ear problem after the RKO, and when he did find out, he got really mad, and all of this, well, it was Fabu. Gets a thumbs up. A Fabu thumbs up. We then got our first match of the evening, and it may be the best highlight of the whole year because we got Rusev and Aiden English going against the New Day, and Rusev and Aiden English won. Up. Now, not only did Rusev actually get the pin, which made me jump out of my chair like it was Christmas morning, but we also got a song before the match where Aiden English started to sing the 12 days of Rusev, even though every day is Rusev Day. But you know, because it's the 12 days of Christmas, we're coming up to Christmas. Put it like this, it was great, and we even got a Rusev Day chant, Happy Rusev Day to you. Maybe this is the start of Aiden English and Rusev becoming the biggest thing in the WWE. I mean, it's not. That's not going to happen. That's me wishing for things that are never going to happen. But they were put in the tag team title match at Clash of Champions, meaning at the pay-per-view, we are going to get English and Rusev going against the New Day, going against the Usos, and of course, going against Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable. Now, my worry is, maybe they've only been put in there so they can take the loss, but I'm not going to be that guy. I'm going to believe, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed because I love Rusev. And the good stuff kept on rolling because then we did get a promo from Mojo Rawley who explained his actions from last week where he did beat up Zack Ryder. You know, it all made sense. He did a good job with it. Getting up. And as he rightly pointed out, when Zack Ryder was injured and Mojo went out by himself, he was doing really well. He had some momentum, he won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, then Zack comes back and he's nothing more than a glorified jobber. So no wonder he's mad. Doing better alone. And I guess these two are going to have a match of Clash of Champions. Mojo will win. That'll be that. It was women's time next, and unfortunately this wasn't very good, so it is going to get it down. Now the real problem was that over the last few weeks, all of the women in their own way have come across like threats, especially with the arrival of the Riot Squad. But here, they just shouted at each other like children. I mean, it was mostly Natalya trying to pull all the strings. She was trying to win over Carmella, Tamina, and she was trying to win over the Riot Squad. It just fell flat. Oh, Lana was there as well, by the way. Lana was there. Also, the other weird thing, look, I'm on a stream of consciousness, but the other weird thing is no one says a word. Natalya was going on this huge monologue, and the other three women just kind of looked around like this. Imagine you doing that. Imagine you were having a conversation with someone, and they said nothing back to you. You'd be like, are you all right? Do you want to talk to me? Maybe I should leave. Shall I leave? Okay, I'll leave. At one point, they were just screaming at each other's faces, saying it should be me that get the women's title shot at Clash of Champions. So eventually, Daniel Bryan turned up and he said, you know what? I can't take any more of this. You're going to be lumberjacks instead. So now Charlotte versus Natalya at Clash of Champions is a lumberjack match. And it's another down because then we had another backstage segment between Dolph Ziggler, Baron Corbin, and Bobby Roode. I didn't really care. I don't think they cared. It was weird. And I didn't like it. I swear at one point too they completely buried the US title by actually saying it's not about winning the belt, It's about the performance. Well, why should I give two hoots about that piece of tin then? And to be honest, none of them actually felt like they wanted to be here, and I don't care about this feud as I've already said. What's over here? Nothing, just looking into the distance. This is my forlorn Ziggler, Bobby Roode, Baron Corbin feud look. Down. It was alright though, because then the Bludgeon Brothers arrive, and as we all know, the Bludgeon Brothers are brilliant. They faced a couple of jobbers, they whooped their ass, it was great, gets an up. Went exactly how you'd expect, but Harper and Rowan are just doing so well with this, and it's so over the top, it just works. I look forward to seeing them each week on SmackDown. I cannot wait until they get thrown into the tag team title picture and hopefully kill everyone, but not Aiden English and Rusev. They're safe. And then it's back to the downs, because we did get Bobby Roode and Baron Corbin in a non-title match. And it was just nothing. It was just so lackluster. I mean, the match was okay, but I just don't want to see these two people fight. I just don't. Just down. It was a DQ finish after Ziggler got involved. He was on commentary, and then after a few minutes, he decided, oh, I'm just going to go give zigzags to everybody. And now we will build to the pay-per-view where it will be a three-way. Okay, awesome. I'll be there. Whether I'll be happy or not is a different question. Also, Ziggler has just been thrown into this program, so I guess he is only there so he can take the pin. And again, isn't that wonderful? Let's job him out even more. And then it's another down because we had Charlotte versus Tamina, and that was all over the place as well, so it's a down. The match was average at best, but it was everything that happened afterwards that was just ridiculous. It was too much WWE. It was too much. All the women were out there, then the Riot Squad came out. And here's the really weird thing. The Riot Squad came out to say they were going to have a fight. Then Tamina attacked one of the Riot Squad, and all the other women pulled them apart. I thought you were here to have a fight. Why didn't you have a fight? And to be fair, it was fine. Like, it wasn't really bad or anything like that. But unlike Paige's group on Raw, already the Riot Squad don't feel as dominant as they should be. They've only been here a few weeks. They should be kicking everybody's ass. They didn't do that here, and I didn't like it. In between all this ruckus as well, we did get a big promo package for AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal. While it was a bit strange they weren't live on the show, it was a very, very good package. I mean, WWE does do that very well, and it kind of got me excited for AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal. Then I remembered it was AJ Styles versus Jinder Mahal, but still, in terms of a video, this was very good, gets an up. The finish to SmackDown definitely gets an up because WWE planted more seeds. They're my favourite, so yeah, up. It started with Owens and Zayn begging Daniel Bryan not to let this match happen. And Daniel Bryan said even though he had thought about it, if they don't go through with it, he's going to suspend them. Some security guards turned up with handcuffs, and off to the ring we went. And then the match between Orton and Zayn was pretty good, and the story here was that Zayn was trying to uncuff Kevin Owens, who was cuffed to the ring post, and there was bolt cutters, and at one point, that silly referee kicked the bolt covers right to where Kevin Owens was. So guess what Kevin Owens did? He uncuffed himself, and away he went. Owens did get involved with the match, and he almost won, but ultimately, Randy Orton surprised Sami Zayn with a schoolboy from nowhere, and he took the win. And I've just realised, me saying that makes it sound like Randy Orton produced a boy who went to school, that distracted Sami Zayn, and then he won. That's not what I meant, like a roll-up pin. That's what I meant. Orton won with a roll-up. Anyway, this then triggered a beatdown of Orton by Owens and Zayn, as you would expect. And who came from the back to help out Randy Orton? That's right, the man that's been missing for SmackDown for the last few weeks, Shinsuke Nakamura, and that does set up the tag match at Clash of the Champions. Nakamura and Orton versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. The best bit came after this though. We did cut to the back, and Shane McMahon was there, and he's all proud, and he was all like, you know, shaking his fist around like I've done a great job. And not only did he say that he was going to be the guest referee in that match, but then he said if Owens and Zayn lost, they were going to be fired, not just from SmackDown, but from the WWE. And throughout all of this, Daniel Bryan's in the corner, and he's looking at Shane like, I don't know about this, Shane. I don't know about this, Shane. Maybe I'm going to do something at the pay-per-view. It's going to start a revolution. So basically, whatever is going to happen between them is probably going to happen at Clash of Champions, and that makes me really excited because I want to see what they're going to do. Are we going to get a Daniel Bryan, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn faction? Is this the start of Daniel Bryan's comeback to the WWE ring? Probably not, but at this stage, we can but hope. I like to hope. It gets me excited. Good work, WWE. Great finish to SmackDown. And that was SmackDown, and yeah, a lot of it was filler as we do build towards the pay-per-view, but the start was good, and the ending was good, and sometimes that's all you need for a pretty damn good show, and I was actually very entertained by this, and it was one of those weeks where I was like, thank goodness it's only 2 hours. I love a 2-hour wrestling show. Now don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know what you thought about SmackDown last night. Like, share and subscribe. Head over to whatculture.com and read some articles including ones called Ups and Downs. Follow What Culture on Twitter at What Culture WWE. My name is Simon, you're here on What Culture. Thank you for watching. Salute, I'll see you soon. Happy Rusev Day.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe below, and if you're looking for more content like this, then try a few things that are floating about around my ears. It might be fun. I can't promise it though, but it might be.